Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wheels are off. What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. What's going on? What a glorious time we're having. What is the lighting like? This is bright. What have I done? That's better. That's better. How are we all doing? I am hurting a little. My gums look pained and swollen and a little bloody, and my teeth have been kind of fixed a little bit more, but yeah, I went to the dentist, got this finished, took care of one here, removed one in the back from back there that didn't really do anything, and so my mouth is still sore like 2 days later. It was Tuesday. Yeah. Doing good. It hurts. You know, we're getting there. I'll talk as best I can. I'm on medication. So I'm not supposed to be driving, apparently. More medication right there. Anyway, what's the good word? Happy Thursday. Happy. Knives. Knives are cool, right? They're really cool. I got one today. Am I out of focus already? What are you playing this game? Is this where the focus is? It doesn't care about me today. Hi. So, Blessed Knives, what's up, Donnie? What's up, Marco? Justin, Clint Crosby, Laid Off Pete, Steve, big winner, Steve in the house. We missed Steve last week, was busy, he couldn't be here, but we did the big members giveaway, and he won the TRM. Congrats to Steve. What's up? Let's see. Paul. How's it going, Paul? Ground Fog. Kathleen. Bunch of great people. Last chance, anyone who's going to Atlanta, meet up with me in Atlanta. I'm going to have some fun making a list. Steve's going to be there. I know Steve's going to be there. I know Donnie's going to be there. Plans on meeting up with both of them for sure. For show. I got a couple more Laid Off Pete knives I got to post a couple videos on. I just did some shipwrecks that... Sorry, now I'm distracted by looking at my my tooth. Anyway, love the cryo post. Right on, Pete. Thank you, Steve, for being a subscriber or a member for 4 months. I think you are at. Maybe you're getting close to 5 at this point, but it was listed 4 last week. Cheers, Donnie. I have a list of stuff. We'll go straight to my screen grab. Ooh, what do you guys know about this? Look at first one up. First one. Look at this beast. Donnie is going to have a few knives available. So whoever is going, if you got some cash and you're ready to go, boom. What are you going to have, 5 or 6 of them? I think he said 6. I'm going to sell my Alliance as soon as it's returned. Any ETAs? I'll get her shipped this weekend.
Justin became a member. Titanium
Oh,
Justin celebrates
shipping might go a couple days late because is the post office not open on Monday? Titanium Justin, 11 months. It's been 11 months. When did we go to Shields? Was that in July? June? Did I not leave it on there long enough? Yeah, that is some serious Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Laid Off Pete became a member. Laid Off Pete celebrates 8 months of membership. Cheers Kenman, _mask, _mask, _mask.
_mask, . Pete for 8 months too. All right. Thank you guys. 8 months. How about that, huh? Time just goes by lately. Whew. Lately. Edwards. Ed, you ever think you're one of the you're one of the few that like literally has made it into a lot of my videos? Like, you know how many videos I'm doing an unboxing and I'm like, oh, and there is the Edwards. What a move, this guy. What a move. Oh. Not swollen. I mean, I got all this. I need to shave. Enjoy it while you can, kids. This is about it. My little non-growing patch right there. The bald spot. The grays. It's all going to be gone very, very soon. I'm going to trim this off. Probably this weekend. Okay. 2 are already sold. 8 total from Donnie. What's up, Marty? Murder swedge. Ha! It's definitely a murder swedge. I'm memorable like that. Almost an actual memory after my flip over accident yesterday. You rolled it? You rolled your vehicle? What? What happened? You didn't get hurt or anything? Oh, you're good? It sounds like. Trucker stash? I could. Why am I going to shave it off? It itches, Kathleen. It gets to a point where I'm like, and I've been told if you let it go another week or two, that itch goes away, but once I get that in me, I'm like, okay. You know, then better, relax. It doesn't usually, this is about as long as I get it. And then it just starts to, you guys see that? Oh, I can't point. There it is. Early birthday present. It's got a couple of gifts from some friends. Birthday's coming up in, well, what do we got? 8 days. Woo! Getting old, kids. We're all growing up. It goes away, but then you enter the hobo status, right? Then I start getting like gnarly. Thought that bald spot was where your check blades. Yeah, I do. I just get in there and I'm like, oh yeah, she's sharp. Ed flipped his vehicle just to have a reason to get his prostate checked. You do what you can, man. You gotta. It's a tough world out there, man. It's a tough world. You'd get bad razor burn, so you grow. I get razor burn too. Like, you have to shave every day for like a couple of weeks and muscle through it, and then you're fine. But who wants to do that? Not me. Slammed into a median, flipped a couple of times, landed on the roof. No major injuries, sore here and there. Seatbelt got you good. Chest, yeah, I suppose that yanking. Oof. Sorry to hear that, dude. Ugh. That sounds. Oh, I better turn that down. Timberwolves tonight. Group chat. Once that starts going off, it's probably why your ass hurts so much. Car accident should. Yeah, well, we're glad you're okay, dude. That can get scary sometimes. You never know. You driving, you're just minding your own business, and my motorcycle accident, I had nothing I could do. It was just next thing I know, someone was boom sideways in front of me. Instant, like just glad to be here, right? Because, you know, I'm going to Atlanta in a couple of weeks. Super excited. Super excited. And I do want advice. I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna highlight. I'm gonna make notes. I want everyone who's like watched my videos in the past, give me some advice on what would be fun to do. What haven't we tried yet? Where do I need to go? What do I need to see? I mean, you gotta go see Donnie at Bless, right? Gotta go to Concept, of course. Flytanium. I gotta go see CRKT because they just, I was talking to them. Yeah, my best video is from that CRKT folding hatchet. It is crushing. I have received 600, sorry, I can't get comfy in this chair. My mouth hurts. Ugh. I've got like 650 subscribers from that Cricut folding hatchet short. It's got like 700,000 views, and I looked at it, was yesterday, it had 6,000 views yesterday, which is like more views than most of all of my shorts have in total. It's weird how one video like that it keeps going, and like they keep sending it out. You know, the only reason it got that many views is because it was pushed out to that many people. I have other great shorts that have 500 views, and they're not getting pushed out to 6,000 views yesterday when they're months old. It's wild. Seatbelts save lives, but they sure leave a mark. Dude, oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Laid Off Pete says Sparrow, Knife Co, Gecko. I'm gonna go to my screen grab. Let me skip ahead. No, wait. What did you say? Sparrow, Knife Co, and Gecko. Two different things. I got Gecko as one of them. Sparrow. What? We've looked at this already, right? What do they have coming out right now? That's cool. Oh, Strix. Yeah. Daisy Duke shorts. The algorithm gods have accepted that video, dude. They took that one and were like, skibadoosh. And then they made sure CRKT saw it, and they did. And he was like, dude, that video is doing really well. Have you ever owned a Gonzo knife? They're on the cheaper end, but not bad. Gonzo? It sounds familiar, but not. You know, Gonzo. As in Gonzo, the character on is it the Muppets or Sesame Street? The Muppets? Where you got like the Gonzo news for the Strix. Yeah, those are 3. I wonder how much they're going to be at the show. Most of them are around 350, 360 bucks. That's one of those things where when it's got a frame lock like that, I definitely have to test it out as a lefty. You know, if I have a frame lock that locks up when I push my thumb on it, then it doesn't make me enjoy as much. Gonzo is a heavy clone company. Yeah, I must be thinking of Gonzo. I don't know. Maybe I do. We are going to look through the map and kind of talk about that tonight. I know one that I want to go for, which is not as much. It goes on sale just before the show, so I'm assuming they're going to have some. That is the Civivi Buster, which has the super lock on the back. And it is 4.2 inch. So 9.65 overall length. That is a beast with a super lock on it. So I'm going to go over to Civivi and try to grab one of those. What's up, Brown Sugar? Yeah, if they are big on selling clones, and I'm not really a fan of that. What's up, Sebald? How you doing? Check out Grind Tactical Knives. Are they going to be at the show? Grind Tactical. Ow. Oh, I just pushed on my. Why'd you do that? Don't do that. Because you're an idiot. Grind Tactical, huh? It's in French. Wow, that is a sweet looking knife. Look at the kind of the almost clover shape. Wow. Look at that harpoon kind of dip. Huh. Yeah. Ooh. Man, they do some crazy looking wood handles. I like the finish on that one too. Come on, go back. What? That's not what I want. Why? What are you doing? I didn't skip forward that hard. I do like that finish on the blade. That's cool. Yep. These are cool. How do I get out of this? Grind Tactical, huh? Where did I put that? Oh, it's behind this. Exhibitor list. Put that up there. I got the new the Cougar. She's humming. This Cougar's purring like a kitten. Remember, I only could have like one or two windows open on the old one when I was doing live, and I'd be dropping frames and having issues. And Stacy, what is up, Stacy? How are you? And right now I have 10, 12, 20, I don't know. I got crap open everywhere, and it's like, psh. He will be at Blade Show. Grind Tactical. Yeah, that's why I was bringing up this. Sorry, I'm multitasking myself here. That's me. And looking up, so Grind Tactical is 19K. And where did I put my map? Crap. Nope. Yep. There it is. Sorry. Could just open another one, but you know, why not? Why wouldn't me? Okay. So, where was it again? Grind Tactical 19K. 19K. So he's going to be right there. 19K. So right in this area. You can see that on there. We'll go check it out for sure. What did there was another one. Did Pete say or something? Mike Erie? You're making me say something that almost sounds like something you get somebody to say, like, oh, my name's Mike. Like, Mike Erie, 1E. Mike Erie. See, now I gotta look up. What if we, no, that's gonna be too much. It's not gonna like that. So then we gotta do this. Wait, how did you spell that again? Loser. I-R-I-E, like the lake. What? That's not the one I picked, bro. So he makes more like fixed, or, ooh, wait. Oh, so he's like a designer for different companies then? It looks like. I'm not with it. Kevin Smith and Knives. Revolving Blades, what's up? Brian Dixon. Man, we're getting a little party going on. We're just talking Blade Show, where to go, what do I need to see, what do I need to get. Gonna keep opening windows on places to go. How you doing, Kevin? Always good to see you. And Loser. You big loser. What's up, Lou? Zahir. Arizona Custom Knives has a bunch of stuff by Mike. Alright. Grind Tactical. Dude, these couple of these are sick. How much are those going to cost, though? Paul, what are these Grind Tacticals going for? 3, 4, 5? The Sparrow, Strix, Baba Yaga. Dude, this thing just came out. Look at this thing. Hold on. What am I doing? Oh my God. The CRKT Folding Razzle. This thing is great. I've got the fixed blade Razzle, and we've talked about it. It's a very specific knife. It's got the chisel tip. This was a gift from family for the holidays. Very good gift. I'm glad to have it. I'm waiting for that specific task that I need this to do, some type of a chisel cut. So this is that fixed blade Razzle. The Razzle, they have several different versions. This one, it feels great, the micarta on there, and it's got that specific chisel tip for what, you know. There's gonna be a task or a custom. I'm working on something that is gonna require that. And look at the thickness, the beefiness, boom, right there. And then it's got the chisel tip. That is sharp, ready to go. It has a secondary lock right there, boom. So now the liner lock doesn't go. So if you're in there doing some heavy chisel work, this thing is a beast too. It's beefy. Look at how big the handle is. It's absolute hog. Look at it next to the drop bear. The blade's almost the same length, but the handle's like almost an inch longer. This handle is huge. This folder is not for you. This folder is not for a lot of people, Stace, but it is for some. I mean, there's a specific. It's got the chisel tip. the sharp tip for specifics. It's got specifics. I was kind of wondering, like, why would you need the secondary? But it is a knife that you're going to get in there and maybe do some different kind of pushing because you're pushing on that blade edge rather than this blade edge. It is a hollow grind. It's cool. Also, the clip. It's kind of an interesting clip. Boom. It's really flat and it's kind of big. I was kind of wondering, like, why is it's such a large, but will it apple? You know you found your soulmate when she compliments your huge hog of a knife. Kevin Smith and Knives has a couple nice actual chisels. Compliments. I like the other compliments too. But she compliments it, you know? Yeah, this is a very specific knife, but I can dig it. So the clip, it's really, really low profile, okay? So it's kind of deep carry, it is tipped down, although, look, there's a clip for, you know, you can swap it to the other side, but can you? Can you? What are you talking about, Kenman? Of course you can. I see the holes. But do you? Do you also notice anything? So I got a phone call from the post office. Sebald's telling jokes. I won't get the delivery right. Look at where these holes are for this clip. You can almost just notice right away. Sideways, kind of a T configuration. Look at how far apart those screws are from each other. And then look at the holes over there. You notice? Notice anything? Is that an optical illusion? I think Sebald needs to teach his dog how to ride a bike, is what I think. But yeah, notice these pocket clip holes over here. Right? What? They're closer. Kind of weird, right? Well, it came with 2 pocket clips. So it also came with this weird clip. Spyderco clip compatible, maybe. But if you look at this one, the holes, let me close this. Don't line up. If that one's lined up, it barely goes past the middle, right? But if we go over here, so does it go that way or does it go this way? I would assume it goes this way. But isn't that... That's like the old Snex design where they have the clip on the side like that. What do we think? Is that weird? Who's seen a clip like that other than that Snex, like the Vision, but not the Vision FG for Civivi because they moved it to the side for that. But yeah, so you get to decide, you know, do you want that clip, this clip? Maybe you want both. Do I want both? We might have to test it just to test it. Let's get a closer look at the die job on the Damn Designs knife. Which one? Lou, which one? Which one? This one? Dam Designs Oni XL front flipper. I bought this one from Titanium Justin. It didn't suit him as much as it suits me. The special needs clip is ruining your. It's a weird clip. We're gonna have to test it out though. It's an interesting concept. They decided to try that, especially since they don't work. You can't switch the one to the other side. If you want the clip on the other side with a tip up carry, then you literally have to use that clip. Dwayne Letterman. What's up, Dwayne? Good to see ya. So, Lou, did you mean this one or did you mean the other one? So that's the Oni XL. I dyed that one blue. And this is the shoot. Hopper Huda Hunter Hodera Hakahuta Harawada. What's the name of this one again, Pete? Hoopada Hoppada? Try that clip right now on the live. We can do that. Lou, you like the Oni XL? What do you think about this one? The Brahma. This is the Brahma. And this one was dyed by Laid Off Pete. I got this one from Laid Off Pete. He knew that I liked this one. He said he had one he was getting rid of. And now I've got two in the collection. And I have a Laid Off Pete custom. I can hear it sing now. It does. This one does sing. This one snaps. Boosh. I love the beefy, juicy taste. Ting. I do like the shape of this. Good job on the green too. I want to see the Oni, not the Mecha Leka High Mecha Heiny Ho. Just like this one. Dude, this knife is sick. Probably my favorite blade surface texture. Blade surface texture. You guys have any blade surface? Blade surfaces. You have any throwing knives? Where did I put them? Well, that is weird. Why are you being weird? Oh, got him. We need to go out and test them. I haven't had the chance to do that yet. I did the unboxing, but we were talking about getting some throwing knives, and I picked up this 3-pack of SOGs. The Fling. Boom. Chuck this thing right in the wall, right in the window. I think I'm going to cut these off though. I don't like the extra, or tie it back into it or something. I'm not a fan of the stragglers off the back. You know what I'm saying? They're pretty fun though. I don't have a stump or anything. I need to get like a nice stump. 10 points. Something to throw them into. I have a few logs out in the back, but none of them are really... You need a wide log, right? You need to get the appropriate thickness log for throwing into it. Or I could probably just start throwing it into the birch tree that's in the backyard, because it's pretty much done for. I need to cut it down, but I'm in the middle of a community with electric and fences and stuff. It's not something that you just cut down. KDK, you forgot an album of the week space. No. This shelf right here right now is horrible. I should have actually put this This was an early birthday present from a friend. What do we think? Meow, meow, meow. So like these up here are still kind of open that I could do some more stuff with. I could do some more things. Some more stuff. I wonder if this is going to work today. Hold on a second. Isn't it cute? I mean, cats are cool. Jason's cool. Cat Jason. I mean, come on. That is a win. Everyone, it's going to go black again for a second. Stick with me. Stick with me. Can you still hear me? I bet you can. All right. Properties. Configure video to that. Now configure to this. Now we can go back here and go, oh, slap. Purple rain on next week's stream, Lou. That's one that can be done. No doubt about it. I need to start buying some more records. Is that all the higher this one goes? I thought it went further. Where is my... Will look better. Maybe. So I did. I started trying to figure out how to mount the lights Stacy gave me, because she's got these big ones that are great. Because like right now I have this kind of red thing going on in the background. I'm going to be able to cover a lot of that. Is that plant evil? Yes. Demonic plant. Right? So the camera seems to be working, no flickers. It was the outputs on the old, or the Young Cougar outputs. I got these two cameras are backside. This one's top side. She's got different access. Does a great job. What's up, Waylon? And yes, Alex. It's all good. So, update as far as shelves go. Top one, we still need to do some work. I need to get rid of the eyesore of a cheap Kershaw knife. Which Kershaw knife? This one here? Like that? Better. Frame the outside of each shelf unit with the O-strips. Something like that, Kathleen. It won't need to be perfectly framed because they're going to bounce the light off the back and stuff. But kind of something to that effect. Yes. Is that better, Lou? Those are still a work in progress. Kaiser shelf and the concept shelf is doing good. This one got kind of rearranged. This is kind of the one-offs and a few things. Then we got down here a few more. And then I did get light on the bottom shelf. So you can't even see it the angle I'm at here. If I go like this, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves. Five shelves. Up. And so for now, I've got all of my cool horror inspired knives that Cece gave me, and then all my Rough Riders down on that shelf. Unclench. We don't want Lou clenched. You don't want to get Lou backed up. So not much down there yet, just the big...
Waylon became a member. Waylon celebrates 3 months of membership. Those shelves are looking good.
Thank you, Waylon. 3 months as a member. The shelves are looking good. Appreciate it. Apparently, Kevin Smith and Knives is making a few more of these. This one here is the one that Kevin made. We'll get to it in a second. I got something. Another friend sent me something. They said they got for the gas station shelf. Happy birthday to Kenman in gas station land, right? So that's right here. The lighting on this camera, I need to change it. Doesn't look good. It looks kind of yellowed and washed. Thank you though, Waylon, for the 3 months. Much appreciated. So gas station shelf filling in nicely, doing its thing. I did get a new one for it. This was posted, right? This is the one I posted today, right? I think, yeah. It may say Waylon is gas station, but he'll always be D2 to me. Yeah. Either way, you know, just hoping for that 154 CM. 600 to 800 shipping. What's 600 to 800 shipping? Steve? What did I miss? So yeah, another fancy boy for the old. Obviously it's not sharp on both sides. Kind of fun though. Boom. Display knife towers. Oh, yeah. If I want it, that would cost a lot. Then we got this one here. Oh yeah. So this is the one, the shelf that Kevin Smith and Knives made. Is that out of focus? Actually, it looks more focus up there. In my HD screen. Still looks kind of out of focus though. I don't have my glasses on. But yeah. If I'm lucky, apparently Kevin is going to be making a couple more there. He says, yes, sir. I mean, not necessary. But that thing looks really sweet as far as all the shelves when you're kind of backed up looking at them. I will send you my downdraft tomorrow. It came Saturday, but I'm out of town. Blades for you. The downdraft does look really nice. And up another one, we've got the shelf, the second shelf that I made. It's got all my Civivis and CJRBs and then Kubi right there. And then the last one is another little toy display. But yeah, overall, let me get my wide chunk out of the way. If I move this out of our way too. All in all, whew, it's coming together. Fuck Doozle. What's up, Food? I will be at Blade Show Atlanta. Blades for you. Let's meet up. Message me on Instagram so we can start. We can talk about it. But yeah, I'll be in Atlanta. I am excited. So let's hook up for sure. Holding off for the Tempest Tornado. Yeah, I want to get the Tornado. I want to get the Thunderbolt, or the Thunderhead, which is actually a concept knife, but still Casey's knife. And then that other one, what is it, the Mach 71 or something, the black and red one that he's got going. Whew. A lot of cool stuff. Just pulled trigger on a Viper Handy MagnaCut. Chicago Knife Works. 5 weeks. I've been there. I remember ordering some stuff once in a while, that super slow ship. That's like, oh, yeah, it's going to be 4 to 6 weeks. It's going to be 45 days before you get this. When it's like May 22nd and you order it and it's like, this will be here between July 6th and 20th. And you're like, July? It's not even June. Oh, we're going to be hanging out at Donnie's table. No doubt. No doubt. And then, I don't want to tell you guys all the secret trick, but if you go to the CJRB table at the right time, Russell and Nico. Little sip. Little sip, sip. Have a little party at the show. I'm getting a Devo Binge at Blade Show. A Devo Binge? Is that the Blade Binge knife? Was that a Devo? Is that what you're talking about? Tornado is your grail, but it's going to be... Yeah, he said it's not going to be till next year, right? Or at the end of the year. Make sure to hit the Ozark Trails table. Dude. Bruh. No doubt about it. Where were we? So one I know I really want, but I don't know if Artisan's going to have them or not. But if they do, is the Artisan Cutlery Keris, which is a Dylan Mallory design. So this is the Keris. I am super excited about this one. Dylan's a great guy, makes some cool stuff. I did handle the prototype for this in Texas. Next Friday the binge drops. Yep. What do they go for? 200? 220? Something like that? It's basically the knife that's in the shape. Or is that not the same one? It's the one in the shape of the Blade Binge logo. So yeah, Artisan Cutlery Keris. Not sure if they're going to have them there, but they did have the Proto in Texas. So talking to Dylan, he said they might have them. Not sure, but if that one is available, I'm looking to pick one of those up for sure. Another one that was a Proto in Texas is this one right here, which is the Concept Orlock, which is 1931 Leatherworks design, and that was a really cool Proto as well in Texas. So that'll be another one that I'm going to look for and hope that they have. I would only visit the unpopular tables and give them an emotional boost. Aww. Tenable. Okay, I've got my. Check it out. Ready? Boom. Tenable Gideon. I have pages that are up of places that I want to go. So Broke As, you already are right there with me. That is another one that was on my list. The Tenable Gideon. No doubt about it. Hint, hint. It's already on there, bud. What's up, Dale? Anyone getting the S90V Capara with burlap micarta? Who makes the Capara? Yeah, it's gonna be wild. There's a lot of good stuff. I want to go to Flytanium. I definitely, if they've got these little minimum keychain folders, I'm gonna grab one of those. I saw these a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I'll wait, and if they have a couple there, I'll grab one. Has that one dropped from concept? Is the Kapara, is that a concept? I'm looking at the Egress. I'm looking at a Cybin. No. Who makes the Kapara? Spyderco? What's up, Matt? How you doing? We're talking Atlanta. You gonna go? You gonna go? Meet me there? We're gonna hang out. If they have them at Blade Show, Blades for you'll get one, Dale. That is a Spyderco I don't have. There's a lot of Spydercos I don't have. There you go. Boom. She's an ugly one. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So jealous of you Americans with your Blade shows and your... Let me go back to the beginning here. What did I have? Okay, Donnie was right at the beginning. Donnie's going to have 6 available. He says 2 are sold, 6 left. So whose Airbnb closet are you staying in for Blade Show? Lou, I'm not. I did look into those a little bit, and then someone did have a room that I was going to jump on. I would have been cool to jump in with, but it was a day too late because I had already booked mine. I used to work in the catering hotel and wedding business, and so I have a few connects on some discounted nicer rooms. So it's, I mean, what happens is I have to get the $200 room or whatever, but I'll get it for like half price or whatever. But I got a good deal on a nice room. I rented a car, I got a flight, we're ready to go. Shoo! That's a grail for you, the Ripley. You know it. Recently had Sydney Blade Show shut down before it happened because of insurance. That sucks. That sucks. You do what you can. Concept, I know they'll always have some cool stuff. I might try to get a Thunderhead if they've got one. Look at the Cybins again. They didn't really have one. I gotta check that lock. If that lock doesn't pinch with the lefty open, then I might grab one of those. The Egress looks nice. I already showed you the Artisan Cutlery Karis from Dylan. The Concept Orlock from 1931. Looking at a Civivi Buster with the Super Lock and the 9.5 inch, 9.65 inch. I'm in the way. I'm sorry. Definitely looking at one of these Gideons. They look cool. Donnie's got to update that website. Tenable had a bunch of really good deals. All their $60, $70 knives in Texas were like $40, but they sold out pretty quick. So I'm going to try to go over there right away. Definitely going to grab one of these. These Gideons do look pretty cool. As long as they have the right one. Like if I get there and they only have like this one or whatever, then I might hold off. Like I was gonna get the Fenrirs, the budget Fenrir, but they only had a couple left and they weren't really in the style that I liked. But if they do, almost this stone washed with the black micarta. Yeah, I don't know. These all look all right. Don't put anyone in front of my ass, Donnie. Yeah, I hope you sell them all, Donnie. They're great. I'm sure. I mean, I haven't even touched one yet, but talking to the guy, he's a cool guy. I can't wait to meet up with you, bud. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna go to Flytanium again, like I said. Look at this. What other stuff they've got? Rosecraft. Okay, so I'm in the pass around for Rosecraft. And I know a lot of you are into the Rosecraft. I've been getting them, kind of agreeing with me. They got some cool stuff. Lou, you hater. I think that finger hole looks just fine. I'm into it. Blessed knives, yeah, make them by hand, 30 hours plus to build one, so think about that. No doubt. It's actually, yeah, think about the value of the work that the guy's putting in, right? So, Rosecraft, fixed blades. Not in stock right now because they are, can a mod post Blessed Knives link? I can post this one right here. He said this is like 4 years old. But at least that gets you to his page. Rosecraft is doing some fixed blades coming out soon. 1095 carbon steel drop point PVD coating. Full tang. 8.25 inches on this one. Same 1095 upsweep blade, 9 inches overall, almost in a way like a Skinner or a fishing type of a knife. Oops. We've got this one, kind of looks like the Pocket Monster in a way. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there you are. Me right here. Whoops. Wait. There we go. Alright. Oh, of course. Focus. So that shape. Come on. Kinda. A little bit. 7-inch overall. And then this one, which I actually think is a cool design. Look at that. 4-inch blade, 4.75-inch handle. Woo! So these are all going to be on the pass-arounds. Ooh, look at that yellow. So I will actually be getting some of these coming through in the next few weeks. I know a few are shipping. A whole new pile of stuff is getting shipped out from Rosecraft. Andy just sent me the email, which is cool. But I will be seeing Rosecraft there as well. Andy will be there. Better than the Pocket Monster. Yeah, it does have a little bit better shape. The Pocket Monster is definitely kind of a weirdo. It's cool though. Man, I wish, Donnie. That's the thing. If Blade Show was in Minneapolis, I wouldn't have had to spend the flight, the hotel, the car rental. Combine all that together, I could have just bought one of Donnie's knives, you know? But unfortunately, I have to spend all that to get there without even have purchased said knife, which I would love to do. But that would definitely be more than twice as much as the most expensive knife that I have. I'm kind of in the lower budget range at the time. I'm working on it. You know. I'm getting there. Alright, so where were we? Boom. Rosecraft's got some more stuff. There are some other folders and some more that are coming through that I'll be checking out as well. Rake. Rake reached out to me and I have a meeting with them in Atlanta. God. I don't know. Well, no, they reached out. Said they like what I'm doing with the channel. Blah blah blah. They're gonna be in Atlanta. Wanted me to basically set up a meeting. So I've been kind of emailing, talking with them or whatever on Instagram, and I'm gonna meet up with them at the show, make some content at the table. So that's kind of cool. I have only purchased one Reich, and I did the laser mark on it. And our good buddy, Mr. Eddie, actually has that knife now. I gifted it to him like a year ago, I guess. Meeting with the company. Yeah. Which, I mean, ultimately is the same as I'm going to have a meeting with a bunch of companies when you go to their tables at the show. But, they want me to go. They want me to, make some content. So I don't know if I don't know. It'll be good. I'm going to be making a lot of videos. Definitely probably go live for a little bit. My phone's been running a little hot. And I'm not sure why. It's kind of professional that they reached out. It's cool. I've been getting, I'm not trying to, but CRKT just had reached out. They sent me this folding Razzle. I just got it today, just did the unboxing for it. I barely had this in my hands for minutes. But I was talking to him at Texas and gave me his information and talked to me about some of the customs, because I did some customs on the delineation from CRKT. Laser marked, and I gave that away for one of my giveaways. And he got back to me and said, hey, we do have this new knife coming out pretty soon. When it comes out, let me send you one. And I was like, cool, yeah. So that's kind of, I don't reach out too much. There's a few places I have, but I've kind of gotten more, I keep pretty busy. And if I get lucky enough that someone notices and reaches out to me, all the better. That's pretty fun. So it'll be a good opportunity to meet up with the people at Rake. Anybody have any knives? I kind of looked through their stuff a little bit. See, I remember this did this to me before. Where was that page? And none of them come up. Did I open another? No, I'm not seeing any. It's like Donnie's page, huh? Hasn't been updated in 4 years. Have you reached out to Finch? I haven't. Maybe I should. Finch. I definitely want some more knives. Some more Finch knives. That's a good idea, though. They are not going to be at the show, are they? From what I recall. No. They are not. Is Rake or Concept going to be your main mistress? You are my main mistress, Lou. Definitely you. I don't know. I mean, I still have more knives from Kaiser than any other company. Kaiser will be there. I'm going to go talk to them. We're going to see. But Concept, definitely. I'm really digging a lot of Concept stuff. Them, what they're doing, and Tenable, really good stuff. Headed out. See you later. All right, blades for you. Talk to you soon. Hit me up on Instagram. Is that the actual knife that they wanted to talk to me about too? There was one, they were like, oh, we got this new... See, now, that's what I'm talking about. I already... Some of these websites, it's like, dude, I was already clicking on things that were here. Where are they? Now, how come they're not popping up under products? Wild. It's probably me. I'm an old. My birthday's coming up. You know, I'm getting old. I'm losing my ears, and I can't quite hear. What's this interwebs? I found it on the electronicbay.com. What was the rake that I had? It was like the P801 classic design. They make some really good 14C. Load more. It's kind of an interesting handle shape. What's that made out of? Is it aluminum? Specs. It's aluminum. We could do a white laser mark on there. That'd be pretty cool. Finch has disappointed you since their abandonment of Kieranite for the scale material. Is Kieranite a pain in the butt to get, or maybe it's super expensive and you only can get this much of it, and in order to buy it, you have to buy this much, and in order to use that much, you'd have to make 10,000 knives. But every 10th knife looks like crap because it's off of an end cut or something, and that piece of it looks really bad, or something similar like that, maybe? Oh no. Your microphone makes weird noises sometimes. What kind of noises? Tell me more. Is it flickering? Don't get me started. I'm the worst. Then I can't stop thinking about it. I think that's correct, Kathleen. I think he does, Donnie at Bless does everything from hand or by hand. Fixed blades. That's kind of a wild looking one. Fixed blades are really kind of a... It's like one person loves this, another person loves this, one person hates this, another person loves it. Does that make sense? Doesn't happen anymore. I just unplugged that camera. I wonder if that did something. Maybe it's Sebald's speakers. I did order some new speakers. They were terrible. I returned them. They had a lot of positive, you know, when you find something, it's like, oh, 10,000 people said that these were 4.5 stars or whatever, which they probably were if you're only using them to watch instructional videos or something, where the volume needs to just be that, but if you wanted to play music on it, it doesn't get loud at all. Like you couldn't turn them up. it was like full volume. I could talk at this, I could probably talk about this loud, and you could still hear me over the top of them, even though they were cranked up all the way, and the video was cranked up all the way, and I was maxed out on volume on the computer, and it was still. You have your headset on? Oh, he's going full. Does this work? Did we get some speaker-to-speaker sound there? It's my Siamese armpit twin. It's probably coming from my face. My mouth is sore. Teeth are, my gums right here where they fixed that, and then back here, and then they pulled that. Oh man, I got beat up. But take care of them teeth. I swear, it's every minute that you spend at the dentist is a required minute. And so, like, if you go every 6 months, turn your open mic off. Like, if you go once every 6 months for a half hour, that's it. But if you don't go for 6 years, every one of those half hours, 6 months adds up to a 5-hour visit, or like 2-3 hour visits to get all those fillings and things taken care of. Just gotta go regularly. Yeah, if I turn that thing off, we're done for. We are done for. That one's a cool looking knife. Kind of like the shape of that. It reminds me it's a familiar shape. The P135. All their names are all P801. Is that one that I had? I'm almost sure that Mr. Eddie now has. I laser marked it, and then I on the unboxing I cut my finger or my thumb pretty good on it. Belial, my twin's name is Belial Lou. I keep them in a basket. Wild stuff. Okay, so we're gonna talk to them. I'm gonna make some videos there. We'll see what they're all about, what they're up to. What's up next? Gecko. The Gecko Pictus. Anybody pre-order one of these? They are sold out. Laid Off Pete, I think you're the one who brought these up first. Yeah, that's the one I want right there. Oof. The dark wash micro milling. Look at that handle. Looks sick. So they are going to be there. Got a top tooth extracted like a week and a half ago. The P would be more appropriate if all their knives came in Ultem. Yeah. Hospital visit, dentist, or emergency visits, definitely more expensive. But man, yeah. Getting pulled, they give you the shot. Like they give you the shot here, and then they pulled that one out. And then when I had to do the work here, they put a shot here and a shot here, and then they had to do one up underneath in the roof of the mouth. If you've ever gotten a shot in the stinking roof of the mouth, holy good Lord. It's wild. I mean, he was like, okay, bro, this one's gonna be real, because he's like, he did the one here and the one here, and he's like, I gotta go on the inside. And he's like, these are the tougher ones. You got to be strong for me here. And I'm like, okay. And he jammed it in there, and I was just like, it felt like, because what happens is your gums on the outside, right? What happens is they're soft and they're gooey, and like, so like when you put a needle in there, they can move and like open and shift, right? But the roof of your mouth, I get in there, and I had tooth pain once. I didn't like it. It's no good. But yeah, the roof of your mouth does not move. There's nothing in there that shifts. It's all in its position. It doesn't stretch, right? So when you stabbed it with the needle, it literally felt like the needle was like that wide. Just woo! It was wild. It was wild. Like almost as like a little tear kind of dropped down. I was like, whoa! Like felt like I just got like hit by a truck. It was nuts. But then it was done. You know, it was like 2 seconds of like super intense pressure. Go to the dentist regularly. If I could go back in time. Take care, Steve. Have a great Memorial weekend. Shipping or tracking information incoming for you. And I'll be talking to you beforehand, but I'll see you in a couple weeks in Atlanta. Steve, the big member winner from last week, for those of you who weren't there, we did the TRM giveaway. Thanks again to TRM for donating that awesome premium Holy Nerd. But going out to Steve, who's been a member for 4 months, who I'm gonna have, if he lets me show his face on video when we're in Atlanta in a couple of weeks. Which is worse, a shot in the roof of the mouth or a catheter? You know, I don't know if I want to find out. Even just a catheter, regardless, like even a proper catheter, you know what I mean? Like, forget the like make it worse. It's already bad. I mean, it's already. I mean, you want real suffering? I just watched the entire Sharknado series with my son. I heard I've never actually watched a full Sharknado, but I've seen like Velocipaster. Good God. 12 implants? Talk about 18 months of pure hell. 12 implants? Bro got 100 grand worth of stuff in his mouth? Dude, implants are expensive, dude. I'm gonna be looking at maybe getting one of those one of these days if I can afford it. I've had the roof of the front teeth shot 6 times. Oh, the roof of the mouth front. Dude, so you know, it's just a shot for a few seconds, but dang. Dude, the new trick they're doing though with the regular ones where they shake your cheek, who's done this? They shake your cheek now, and it's brilliant. I've had 2 different dentists do it. And so they're going in to give you the shot on the outside. And they go in like right before they do it, and they grab your cheek and they start kind of just giving you this little like shake, right? And you're like, what are you doing with this shaking? What is going on here? And then they're done already. It like tricks your brain into not feeling it at all if they're good. Because I've had some people where it's like, it feels like they're going and moving it around, and you're like, oh my God, this hurts like so much. And they do that like 4 times. But this one, now they do this little shake, this little and it like tricks your brain. You can't feel, like, dude, I couldn't feel them at all. But then he said, okay, now this one in the middle, the shake trick doesn't work. And I'm like, oh God. My wife says she doesn't want to scratch the Mercedes every time she gives me a kiss. Dude, he's got a straight up SL whatever. I have a tooth implant, very expensive, but way better than crowns. Right. Because the implant's a lot more. Because this was a crown and it broke. I mean, I got the crown, I don't know, early 2000, maybe 2010, I don't know. But I banged into something, and then it felt like a little loose, and then it got a little looser, and then basically the crown popped off, and I had the little nub. So I had to go in and get that fixed. But yeah, implants are in thousands, which is crazy. But it's pretty neat what they can do. I don't know if they're gonna have any of these at the show, but the Pictus pre-order was rad. That's I'm in your way. I'm sorry. Very cool looking design. Did anybody pre-order one? I asked that already. Ah. This one's alright. Doesn't really scream at me. The Sickery, light Sickeray. And they made the crest, the Kaiser crest. Which I'll look at one of those when I'm looking at the Kaiser booth. The crest is interesting, but if that liner, that frame lock doesn't work well with lefties, if it doesn't play well with lefties. Steven, is that the guy from Gecko? Donnie? Steven? Yeah, because if he's got this one, honestly, crap. Now I gotta back to it. What? Which one was it? Dark Stonewash with micro milling. Yeah. That one, dude. That is sick. $239. Micro milling S90V vertical belt satin. Yeah. Rad. Steven from Gecko. Might have to go over there right away. Like right away. I do have an early bird ticket. I do have the early bird. I'm getting my ticket actually. Steve's hooking it up. Well, it's like he's rigged. He wins. He had an extra ticket, an early bird ticket, so I'm getting Steve's extra early bird ticket. So I do have the early bird entry. So I could run over. That's what I do need to figure out is so take advantage of the early bird and go to a few places right away and try to grab a couple things before they disappear. So that is in the next few weeks for lives and stuff. I want input and talk about that. So it's like I can take advantage of. There's a couple things. I have a feeling too, if they have any of these Civivi Busters, not that it's like a super awesome whatever, but the Super Lock, I'm interested. They are going on sale like next week. He's big time with a booth this year. He left the little tables behind, huh, bless? Killing it. Where were we? There, yep. So I might run over there right away. Thoughts on the upcoming Sparrows? Anyone? The Captain Ricky Bowie? Yeah, that one looks really cool. How much is that one going for, Matt? Donnie got some screen shirts or some shirts printed for the show too? You're selling some shirts for the show? Donnie? Am I groping myself? You have no idea what's going on. What's going on below mid-chest level, Lou? Donnie, if you are making shirts that you're printing for the show, I probably am an X to L. It's either large or XL. I'll bring $20 for one. I want a Donnie shirt. I can't stop, Lou. I can't. I should drink more Red Bull. More Red Bull. So which new, what are we talking about? Sparrow? Kaiser Sparrow? What are the new ones that they got? I was already here. Two arrivals. Yep. Back to the table. I appreciate it, Donnie. I will wear it. I'll wear it for lives. I'll wear it at the show. Shit. 3 days at the show. So I'll pick it up from you day one. I can wear it day two. Or I could just put it, I could just strip down and put it on right down there, right there, tell you what. The new Sparrow S45 with the marble carbon fiber titanium is a 150. Did they have another? Oops. Another new one. Here's the crest. I might grab a Bulldog. I don't know why I haven't been as interested in crossbar locks lately. Oh, the Strix. Yeah, I'm all over the place. Where is that one? I had a Strix one in here somewhere. There it is. $360. They're nice looking. Which one? What's up, Sever? Anyone know how to fix a knife where the detent ball isn't lining up with the detent hole? Ugh. Is it brand new? Send it back. What knife is it? Because that doesn't make sense. If the ball isn't lining up, if you push it in more or pulled it out, would that make it line up? Or it seems like if it's not in line with it. No, Matt, dude, we're talking about so many knives, and I was literally looking at that Sparrow, that new release Sparrow earlier, but then we were also looking right here. This page is up. I didn't have to type this in. I'm just all over the place. You know me, squirrel, bro. It's brand new, the Infinite Charlie We Now. I messaged the dude and be like, what is up with this? I don't know. That seems like that's a major flaw. Right, Fuchs says like factory defect. Like that would be something where they would even honor it. They'd be like, what? How the hell did that happen? You know? And then they can use that to maybe back through their process and potentially find like, oh, well, we noticed that in this particular part of the process, you know, and that might help them figure out how it potentially happened. But that seems like that'd be something that I would think that if it doesn't match at all, it would be anti-detent. It would be, they would feel responsible for it. Alright, so let's see. Yep, Flytanium, Rake. This one's Rake. Head over to Gecko, Kaiser. The other one, I was kind of interested in this Pioneer. Not a lot of new stuff from Kaiser lately that I've really been... I mean, they haven't actually had a lot of... They pumped out a lot of stuff earlier and they kind of slowed back a little bit, which is probably a good idea. Too many things, too much going on, spread too wide. Right, Fook, you could try to fix it, but I would think that if that's a new... He hasn't been responding. That's kind of a bummer. Matt's got to go. Hey, bud, thanks for stopping by. Always good to see you. We'll try. We'll try, Matt. That's fun. Yeah, so the new Pioneer, this particular one, there's a few different versions of this knife. Bing, 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 bing. Not a big fan of the holes. And this one, Nitro V aluminum micarta, but come on, this one here, oops. S35, Blue Canyon and titanium. What is Blue Canyon? Oh, it's a Richlite. Okay. Just the color probably. Blue Canyon Richlite. Blue Canyon Richlite. Titanium on the bolster section there. Liner lock. Two-tone on the blade. Kind of fun. Kind of fun. Yeah, don't be pushing your fixed blades, Lou. What's up, Rick? Momo. Is this the same? Oh, I have two. See, I love being able to have all these windows open. It's just so wild. I can do whatever. We can do it all now with the good old cougar in the house. All you need is a good cougar around home, and they'll take care of you. Coming soons. Yeah, Kaiser really dropped a bunch of stuff a while ago. Not a whole lot going on now. I do kind of want to get one of these buddies. I'm doing good, Rick. I'm doing good. I kind of want one of these buddies. I'm not like the hugest fan, but see this? You know, kind of part of my theme, you know, or whatever. Well, I feel like I could do some type of custom with this and kind of give it a Jason look. It kind of has that hockey mask look to it already. Gives me ideas. I have a lot of weird ideas though, so some of them are good, some of them are not. That could be fun though. We're gonna go to CRKT. They just sent me this folding razzle. Can look at it again. Here it is. Boom. This thing is chunky. Absolute chunkness. Look at the handle. Talking 5-inch handle. But it has the razzle tip. The razzle chisel tip. Getting in there for some chisel work. Secondary lock. Boom. So now that chisel is out. That liner is stuck open. We can do some work. Undo it. Close it up. Hog of a knife. Boom. Fun stuff. This is my razzle fixed blade. The razzle is a chisel tip knife. Anybody have one? Which one do you have? Probably not this one. It just came out. Just now came out. 50 bucks. 8CR. Super thick handle. The nice contoured micarta. Yeah, whatever. There's the Sparrow. Oh yeah, Paul recommended Grind Tactical. Look at these, dude. These things are wild. I still think I like that first one, or maybe this is kind of the same. Oh, inlay there. Oof. Look at that. The wood they use. Oh, is that wood on the right here? Oh my God. Sorry. You guys are like looking at me, looking at a screen. Sure. Yeah, the little wood kind of wrap on that section there, dude. Oops, one too many. Very cool stuff. Oh, these have got to be spendy. It's all in French. Francois. Tell me that's not cool. Derp. Serious derp. Here's the floor. Over here. Okay, so right when you walk in, here in the middle, Tempest Knives is going to be right here. Go over to Tempest. Where's Donnie's? Like right over here. And then this corner up here is going to be wild, bro. Artisan Cutlery, Flytanium, Blade HQ, Concept Tenable, Kaiser, Big Idea, Glow Rhino, Devo, QSP, all right, Arcane, all right in this corner right here. That is going to be a wild corner. We're going to have some fun. Gonna have some fun. Please, whoever is going to be going to Atlanta, get a hold of me. Let's meet up. Let's hang out. Do a little pocket check with me. Make a video with me. Go grab a drink. Run around and get into some adventures. Copy. Let's go up here. Paste. There's my Instagram for those of you that may or may not be on my Instagram. Here's all my links. I guess you can sit there and look at my links. Click on any of them, please. Oh, that hurt. Sorry. Knives and Pizza. What is up? We are Blade Show talking, walking. Anybody have anything from Mike Erie? We're going to go over to TRM for sure. I got to go talk to everyone over at TRM. They were really nice in Texas. Plus, they sent me that Holy Nerd for the giveaway, which was very, very cool of them. And they have a fixed blade that's supposed to be coming out that I'm going to hit them up and maybe pick one up, depending. What light was that? I feel like I just had a light go off. I'm not missing any lights over there. I don't know. So yeah, definitely going over to TRM. Ooh, look at that Strider he designed. The Strider. Malibu. A lot of cool designs. A couple of you are talking about the Spyderco Capara. Good old Donnie. Alright, ooh. That's still connected? No, that isn't. Oh, that's funny. It's like a freeze shot. I unplugged it thinking it was my microphone issue, and so now it's a frozen shot. Boop. What are we talking about? Oh. Anyway, alright. Sorry, started click surfing. This is the new stuff. We kind of looked at some of it earlier. I got my new damn designs from Laid Off Pete. Laid Off Pete did the green dye job on this. Did a great job. Damn Designs is a pretty cool company. Excited to check out some more. They're not going to be there, right? Did we already look this up? Did I pause that? I did. Of course I did. I'm pretty sure Damn Designs, or are they going to be there? They're not. That's what I thought. I was like, I'm pretty sure Damn Designs is not going to be there. I love when high-end folding knife companies release fixed blades because they're usually priced well and still great quality. Right? So TRM, the TRM one looks cool. It's a smaller fixed blade for sure. But I thought it looked pretty cool when I was in Texas. And I asked them about it when I was talking to them in emails, and looks like they're going to have them. American Tonto drop point looks better on the Oni. What? No way. This thing is choice. You kidding me? Stacy talking in emojis. Hi, Knives and Pizza. Boom. Yeah, that Oni XL is great. And this one, I keep forgetting the name of it. It does have a cool look, and now I have a Laid Off Pete custom. Laid Off Pete also gave me this petrified fish. We're going to do a little customization to this and then use it for a giveaway. Probably just going to acid etch, stone wash the blade, something like that. Wow, that is way behind. There we go. Tripping me out. Action on this little petrified fish. Is that a darker green PF? Yeah. Did he dye this? I don't think so. But it's an interesting green. Yeah, or that's what we're talking about. This is the petrified fish forward. Is that what it's called? Forward. D2, G10. I love how this line follows all the way across the handle and up the blade to there, and there's a couple facets on the blade right there. Cool stuff. Flipper tab only, but drops shut really easy. Flips out easy. This is going to be used for a giveaway. So 10K giveaway coming up. Looking for some stuff when I'm in Atlanta. I'm going to pick up for the giveaway. Forward of what? Right? Forward? Why are you being so forward? I like it. I like a pregnant belly drop point, bro. It's hot. So yeah, we'll customize this, save it for that 10K giveaway coming up. Pretty soon. Got my razzles, my fixed blade razzle, and this beast of a folding razzle, dude. This handle is, oh damn it, a hog. My hand is huge. Look at that. It just fits in there. Can barely wrap my hand all the way around it. Just What's up, SC Knife Monkey? The newest assisted open gas station. Oh wait, no. It'll only work for the righties. Emerson waved. Anything Emerson waved isn't here today. I wonder what he's up to tonight. How you doing, SC Knife Monkey? Good to see you. Did the little more of the weathering customization on this. You can't even see it in this light. There, it shows up a little better at that angle. The Oni XL looks fine, Lou. Almost a combo of a few of the knives shown here. What's up, Jeff?
What's up, Jesse? Jesse's gonna make his P's and P's. It's gonna feel real good for Jesse.
What's going on, bro? I'm sorry. Been working on these, kind of continuing to evolve the weathered beat upness. What are we thinking? Should I just quit while I'm not ahead? One good thing about going to blade shows, you can pick up another pair of knife pants and 80s acid wash. Might have to wear shorts. Is it going to be hot? You love this fixed blade, the Razzle? And this is the new Razzle folder. Chisel tips. Actual sharp chisel tip. We got chisel tips here. Don't take any open drinks from that guy. Or maybe that's what you search out. Open drinks from this guy. We have a Valhalla today. Valhalla! Sorry, had to be done. Come on. I mean, the Valhalla. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? No one's gonna roofie me, I know, right? So did some, I got another post shipwreck video coming out soon. This was the first shipwrecked little lockback Rough Rider that I did. This is the second one that I did. And now the third model. All a little different, similar but different. What do we think? Different styles, added coffee this time. Not quite as much salt, put more fingerprints on it. It gave the whole thing kind of like this softer yellow kind of color. Rick, I wouldn't waste anything like that. Come on. Then I did the two Aptas with the texture, and that's what made me realize I think that Shipwreck is cool, but I don't think it looks as good. These look great, they're fun, but the texture with the Shipwreck I think has a bigger effect versus a Shipwreck on no texture. This is what's up. Oops. Right. The second one of these three broke ass. This one with the most of the blue. I purposely tried to do less blue on this one just to get some variance. Got a little bit of green in there. This one I put a lot of salt in with it. And then this one added the coffee. Oh, eyeball. And then copper Apta. Hermetically seal it. I mean, this turned out great. I really like it. Awesome stuff. I just feel that the texture disappears into the Shipwreck and the Shipwreck disappears into the texture. Not as loud, the brass one, as the copper. Still a good looking knife, nice looking finish. But, This copper, no texture. Ooh, look at how blue it is on the inside. Wow, very blue on the inside. Look at that, that's nuts. Yeah, this, right? Because you really get a lot more of things like this going on. All these different mixtures of like the soy sauce and the salt and the coffee and all the little things that are creating all these little situations that kind of disappear into a texture. When you have no texture like this, then it allows those chemicals to kind of play around a little bit more, or I don't know, or maybe just pop a little bit more, I think. I love the copper though, when you get this black and copper sections with little blue highlights around it. So that video should be popping out soon. I have to finish the edit, so it's probably, I just gotta bring all my clips in and then formulate it into a video. I'll probably do that tonight. I'm gonna need it for this weekend. I'm going out of town this weekend. What's everyone doing for Memorial? I'm getting together with some buddies. We go on a trip every year to Viroqua, hit up some disc golf, hit up a VFW, which is a really great little small little town, and we just have a good time there and just have a nice relaxing weekend. What's in it? Anybody got some fun plans? Be safe out there. The blue playing off the copper is amazing. The black helps it stand out too, right? One of my favorites, or definitely one of my favorites right here. The Towser K. Similar kind of a situation. I'm super happy with this. I love Towser K, is still one of my top knives, no doubt. And shipwreck is just so much fun. Who doesn't love a shipwreck, right? Boom. Wow, who doesn't love a focus? It's definitely focused on my hand there. What about all this stuff down here? There you go. There you go. Ah. Whoops. Look at this action. Freakish. What other condiments have I experimented with? Not much. I need to experiment with some more. The coffee was the first. And it wasn't coffee, it was coffee grounds. So basically I made coffee, I took the grounds, put them in a cup, saved them. So then I sprinkled some of the grounds on, hoping that they would maybe act as like either a resist or an agent of affection. So like if it resists in that area, but then like the ammonia or soy sauce or something hits it, and then they combine to form Voltron or something like that. Towser K has top tier action, no doubt. I love the Towser K. This is the Civivi Exarch, another shipwreck. I actually shipwrecked this one like 3 or 4 times. Oh, come on. Now I'm up here and it focuses on the table. What the literal... Taking off, Rick. All right. Thanks for swinging by. Rick's Knives. What about mustard? Yeah, we should try mustard for sure. Well, because mustard does have like an acidity to it, right? Ooh. Snap. God, the focus. Why? It just can't decide. I don't know why. Do I have any other shipwrecks right now. I thought it did. I do. This little guy. Bastards. Micro shipwreck. I still think this one looks like a map. Like an old medieval Lord of the Rings map or something. Thousand Island. Dude. I should start trying all the condiments. Mayo. But then you never know. Sometimes, what happens if you were to mix like Thousand Island, but actually mix some salt in the Thousand Island? So now, Thousand Island is creating this swirl, but then there's dots of salt that are in it that are then affecting those specific areas. Those specific spots can be affected by the different types of stuff. I'm lisping a little bit because my tongue doesn't want to push against the roof of my mouth because it hurts because I got stabbed in it. I'm going to send you my Artisan Rampart in copper. And it'll be done before your other one. Oh my god. Getting in for anodizing right now is next to impossible. It's pissing me off. The Smooth Apta is your favorite? I almost agree. Well, this one. Oh! I still have that one too. Actually, I really like this one too, my QSP. Boom. I haven't been able to get into anodize in weeks, and it's pissing. I mean, it is what it is. I don't have my own equipment, so I'm kind of at the mercy. Pineapple juice would be interesting. It is acidic. I prefer Italian as well. So here's my QSP. This one turned out really good too. A lot of variety. I like the smoky yellow. How it like gets brighter yellow and then it smokes off and kind of fades in places. QSP's a win. KDK's holding on to these things so long he's going to have to put them in his will to make sure everyone gets their stuff back. It's only a few people. It's only like 4 key players right now. Stacy's is still at the top of the list. Everybody else has to wait for me to finish Stacy's. So, God, this is a nice knife. This is my second one. I bought one, I custom dyed it, and then that was for a giveaway. Or did someone buy it? I think it was for a giveaway. It's just a great knife. Can't you get one of these, the budget one, for like 30 bucks? I want something that will put pits and erode it. If you leave it, it will. I did get some erosion on this one. Because remember, I did this one like three times. Look right here. See that where those like angle cuts? It's like a little dent. That eroded off right there from the salt. And I know there's another one somewhere on here. Wow, we're getting good focus right now. Oh, there's a little pit hole right there too. You can kind of see the shadow of it right above my index finger. But yeah, I put this one in 3 different times or whatever, and every time she could have dug through Shawshank prison wall twice. Can you do an 80s truck with rust holes? Yes. Yes. Something about index finger front flip. It's just when you can do it, it's fun. I might have scratched that. I don't know why I keep putting this back like it matters. I'm gonna end up rearranging all these again anyway. How did this get... What? This should be here, and this should be there, next to this one. These guys are going to be there too, tack knives. This is the tack knives Goliath Auto. And then the tack knives Benji. I got the Benji in Texas. Fun one. We could buy shitty rusted fenders and cut it to be steel handles. Could we now? And that could be the background for my gas station shelf. Thought about, well, I got something coming from a friend. A little early birthday gift, they said, for my gas station shelf. But it gave me some ideas. But I don't know, so now I have to wait to get that to find out what that is. But thought about some fun things to kind of decorate the gas station shelf with, other than gas station knives, to make sure people know it's the gas station shelf. Oh, shit. Sorry. I'm doing a lot better. It's not as pain as much as it. Pain is what? Yes. I started grabbing some knives for the pass around I'm gonna put together. I did get a short list. I'm gonna make another video or whatever, try to see about getting anyone else who might be interested. I'm going to be doing a pass around box. I got Pete, Lanyard Man, Justin, SC Knife Monkey. I thought I had a couple more on it. I wrote it on another piece of paper. But yeah, I'm going to get together a pass around box. I'm going to put 5, 6, 7, 8 of my knives in there, ranging in price $50 to $100 or something like that. And then pass them around the group, and then it goes to the first person. They get to look through the knives, maybe take it's kind of different when you say shitty, right? It's a little different. It's like less because you added the extra TY to the end. I'm feeling all right, Sebald. It's just, you get your mouth beat up over a day at the dentist, and it takes a couple days for it to heal up. They gave me the good meds, but I don't like them. I didn't get any of the real good meds, but I don't like those very much. What's this stuff? It makes me nauseous. I don't like it. But I got like the 800 milligram Ibu, whatever. I don't know. Whatever. It'll be fine in a couple days. It won't be sore. It's just basically sore. It's not like I have tooth pain where they have to go in and like it's infected or anything. None of that. It's like they've gone and did the work, and now it's just healing. So we're fine. We're all fine here. Sorta. I'm just being a baby. Just being a big old baby. Now, where was I? What are we talking about? I haven't bought or ordered hardly any knives lately. Can we band together and sponsor a tooth? If you want to buy me like an implant, we could do that. I'd take it. Dude. But I gotta tell you though, if we're gonna put together $3,000-4,000, wouldn't it be better off just buying some knives, call it a day? Allow that hole in the back. Oh, we're talking pass around, right, Stace? See this girl right here? She knows what's up. Knows what she's talking about. Passing around. Yeah, so everybody's going to have a short amount of time to decide if they want to get in on it. It really is, it's kind of a no obligation. It's like you get in, you get on the list, the box gets to you, you check them out. If you don't have anything you want to trade, then you don't. And then you just put them all back in the box and ship them to the next person. So what you become responsible for is a shipping fee of a box one time. So we'll get the box, ship it to the first person, they'll open it up, find a knife or two that they like that they'll swap with a knife that they have that's of equal or greater value. So if it's a $60 knife, obviously you replace it with a $60 or a $70 or an $80 or whatever. Get it on this pass around, Sir Sloth. And then you seal the box back up, and then you ship it to the next person. And then the next person unboxes the box. They look at the 5 or 6 knives. They're like, ooh, I really like this one. This one was $60. So they take they're going to keep that one. Then they find their $60 knife that they're going to trade or higher value and swap it in. Then they pack it up, send it to the next person, and it goes on through the list. Gets to the end of the list, it comes back to me. So if I start off the box with 6 of my own knives in it, pass it around to a bunch of people, it comes back to me. I'm kind of hoping that all of them have been traded off, and now I'm greeted with a box of 6 knives that are new. The only issue with it would be the loss on my side, because my side, I don't get any selection or anything. I just put some in and send them out, and other people, you are all the ones who would get to do the trading, and all I get is just what ends up put in the box and sent back. So it's like I don't get the choice, but it's kind of a fun way to pass around some knives. We don't get them too expensive. Shouldn't be that hard for someone to find like a $50 to $100 knife in their collection that they might want to trade. I'm totally coherent. You've seen me naked. Robo Steve-O, I haven't seen you naked. What? Jealousy. Lou will push you down the stairs and be like, oh, bro, you fell. Yeah, remember that one time you fell? Yeah. The sadomasochistic knife aficionado is Lou.
Sadomasochistic. Yes.
Hysterical blindness? Well. Lighting never shows it correctly. It always looks different. Like it looks different here than it does here. And what if I do this? Oh God. Oh God. Wow, look at how the camera is like, I don't know, we'll try this. Hysterical blindness is exactly like diabetic retinopathy. I still have to do the backspacer. I was going to do that before the live today, but I didn't get to it. Wow, really? That got stuck on there? That chat's garbage. Call that mod re-entry. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm slow. I mean, you guys all remember I bought that CNC machine. Never got that set up. I don't have enough time in the day to do all the things I want to do in life. My life, I have this much free time or this much time and it's occupied, and I've got this much extra free time to do the stuff I want to do. I'd have to switch to half-time work, half-time channel to have more time to do some stuff. But the channel doesn't really make money, so I have to continue doing my other job, which is fine. I'm not complaining, but it's tough to have enough time to do all the projects I want to do as an artist. You got to have an hour a day to kind of unwind and relax, like before you go to bed or whatever. But I make videos every day. I make shorts every day. I have customs I'm working on, like the projects. But man, it's tough to keep going with it and have enough time to get everything done. It's wild. Especially all the things I want to do. Hell, I don't do anything and I don't have enough time for it. Right, Stacy? I pet animals, not humans. Never enough energy drinks in a day. I haven't. I need to change these scales out. It's gonna be so much better. I mean, faboosh. Bronzy, beat up, weathered action. I'm not a human, I'm a cyborg. Robo is the cyborg. Take a tase for the team. Just have him hit you right in the leg. Hit me in the lower section of the leg. So, where else do I need to make sure I go in Atlanta? Pyrotech, Coonwoo. Gotta go to Coonwoo, Grimsmo. These are all places. This is that smaller section over on the right. KME. Definitely hit up Coonwoo, C. Reisner Cutlery. I haven't heard of several of these. Takamidak knives, huh? Why not? RoboCop versus Aliens versus Predator. Zombie Tools? There's a place straight up Zombie Tools? American Blade Works. Is that a question, Pete? American Blade Works is going to be at 16S. So S 16. So S is here. 16 is here. It's going to be like right there. American Blade Works. No. Visit. No. I won't. Make me. Of course I will. What's up, Fred? How's Fred today? Gonna see Fred in Atlanta, of course. Fred, we're just kind of looking through the map here, kind of making sure. Squid's down in the corners. Poikiolo blade? Why does that sound familiar? EPS knives. Up here, what do we got up here? TRM is going to be right there. Bulker, Rosecraft, Kershaw. It's all zero tolerance. That's going to be all along this center aisle. So definitely have to get there. Three Rivers for sure. Max Ace. Beg, Bulker, Rosecraft. 100% Rosecraft. Emerson. And then we got over here a little bit. Buck, Tops. Pops. Demko. Machine Wise, right there. Tactical Knife Call. Knives by Nuge. Donnie's going to be out on the floor. Casey's going to be on the floor. Or in the blue pit. What do we call it? Yeah, Kenman, you can make a very big Blade Show video if you want. We all interested in knives and prices. I'll be spending time in the restroom? Why? I don't get that joke. I mean, I don't even go to the restroom for a 3-hour live. Oh boy, I gotta poop. There's Benchmade. Don't forget where Benchmade is, everybody. Oh yeah. Right by the front. Hinder, Protect. Hayden will be at Edgy's table for a bunch of it, and I'll be at Latama. Of course you will. I'll be there for sure. K-Bar. We. Gotta go there right away. See if I can get one of these. Buster. I wish they'd make it in a different, like a premium steel versus the Nitro V. Boy. Jack Wolf, Vero, T-Cal. Melissa's got her new T-Cal that's dropping. I think you can get one with a ring on it and one without a ring. Yeah, KC is literally like right here. Like right in this area. I think he's like right here because he said he's right across from where this pillar is. So I think he's, well, we can look right now. Just for giggly gigs. Tempest 5D, 5 double D. 5 double D. Yeah, so he's right here. Right across from this pillar. So the main entrance is right here. And you can just walk in right into this aisle. So yeah, main entrance, boom. You just go vaboosh. And you're right there. Right to Tempest. Right in KC's face. I'm gonna go right in there. That's probably the first place I'll go. It's the closest to the door. Or Donnie. Where's Bless at again? Let's look. Bless. 15U. So 15. And then U is right here. So he's going to be right here. Right in this area. Awesome. Just left dinner with Brian and Julissa from BEDC. Nice. Fred's going to be on a nice tour for the next couple of weeks, getting up to Blade Show. A little jealous. Running around, having some fun. Red circle, corner of the map. Weird Dudes Flipping Balisongs area. Yeah, that's going to be right there. Right in the Squid Industries corner. We'll swing through there at least once or twice. When you see KC, don't look him directly in the eye. Just constantly. I'll just do one of these. How's it going? Something like that. Just that slight over the shoulder, and then who's your friend? You guys look really, you almost look identical. Oh. And now I'm getting dizzy. You only want to cross the one eye. You know, if you only cross the one, that gives it even more of like a, okay, I'm over here. Oh boy. Meow, meow, meow. Right? That's great. Fun stuff. No doubt. Only a couple of these. Somebody's going to pick them up. If you give KC the lazy eye, you'll be a legend. I don't know about that. I'll be a legend. Dude, you want legendary status. Legend status was when I met up with Rob at what table was that? Dude, meeting up with Rob, that was oh, now we just have to find it. Now we just have to find it because we do. Didn't I make a video? Didn't I just post just that one? I can't remember. Anybody remember, did I make that little one with Rob? Did I make a No, I can't remember. It must have been on this video. No. It wasn't. Was that only during the live, or did I post that with Rob when Rob was buying the knife at the table? What day am I getting in? Thursday. I won't get in till probably Thursday early evening. And land, get my rental car, drive to the hotel. Probably won't get there till 8 or 9. I don't know if I'll have much time to hang out much, but I guess it depends. You're probably already have gonna been there for a couple of days, Fred. Now I just want to see that clip. Wasn't it? Bummer. It's always the worst when you want to find a clip and then you can't. Maybe that wasn't during the live. When did I see Rob? That wasn't from this clip either. It wasn't from the live. Playing a lot by ear. Gonna meet Dylan at Hyper Knives tomorrow morning. Every day is a new adventure. That's awesome, Fred. You're kind of really making it an event. Like a few weeks kind of traveling the world and seeing people with stuff. That's cool. Where? Fun at the booth. Man. I know you all saw it. And I'm not going to find it now. It's a bummer. Because it wasn't in my day 1 or day 2 footage. I know I posted that. Nobody remembers? And Rob was looking to buy a knife. No kazoo. But then he asked the guy, he was like, do you take alternate forms of payment? It was good stuff. And now I have no idea what video that was on. So I'm never going to find it because I'd like to find it. So we're going to deal. I'm going to pretend. A blonde pushes... Oh, God, here we go. It's a ball. It's just crap in the carburetor. How often do I have to do that? I don't remember when it was, Kathleen. I thought it was in one of the videos, one of the posts. I mean, whatever. It was hilarious because Rob just set it up. He just set it up and we just... That's good. That is good. Oh my God. How many videos are we up to? 2,800 uploads. That's wild. I can't believe that's how many videos I made. I mean, all the shorts help add it up as well, but man, 2,800 videos. Man, we're gonna get to 3,000. Let's push. 3,000 videos, 3,000 uploads. That's nuts. I've been so busy lately. I haven't been able to do lives. I used to do a Monday live, Tuesday live. We'd do a live every day. I've been so busy, I don't have the opportunity. Help out with the league on Monday, help out with Wednesday. Tuesdays have been kind of free, but I was doing Tuesdays with Justin, and the last few weeks I had my dentist appointment this Tuesday. He had something the last Tuesday. The Tuesday before that, I had something. Scratch the AA brochures and instead leave pamphlets. Pamphlets. I'll take all the brochures, bro. Give them all. Where are we going? Crystal Caves. Head to see. Check out Crystal Caves. I do need to take more medication. You can tell, like, the pain stuff every 6 hours. It's called life. Huh. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you can miss it. I'm hitting a milestone age in in 8 days here. I'm definitely becoming officially old. I'm 29, I'm almost 30. I wish. Have a great night, Fred. Have a great night, Fred. Lots of fun stuff. If you ever see anything cool, take some pictures, send them to me. Check them out. See you in a couple of weeks. Probably see you on a live in the next, before then, but see you in person in a couple of weeks, which is going to be awesome. I have never been to Atlanta, so I'm excited to go. Almost 30, LOL. Not quite. I'd like to say I'm almost 40, but that would also be a lie. So here we are. Wisdom comes with age, they say. I don't know. I still don't know what I want to be when I grow up. So we're working on that. One step at a time. What do we think about? Is there anything else we can really do to this? The handle's already a dark color, so dye, we're only going to get closer to like black, so it's kind of pointless. How to say, hit it with some ferric chloride, acid etch it, stone wash it, and then use it for a giveaway. Or we could just leave it as is. Honestly, for a user, $30 user right here, boom. It's not a bad knife. Good size, good feel, decent action. You open it up, it's going to do your tasks. As far as a beater user, or, you know, maybe someone would call this their main, that's something that they love. Some people can get yourself a $30, $40 knife and call it a day. There it is. I look crustier than I actually am. I might. I've got a crusty, kind of a hey weedy. Oscar Wilde made that quote, by the way. To quote the great Oscar Wilde, wisdom comes with age. Yes. $1 million. I feel like time stopped for a second. Lately it's been whipping so quick I haven't had any free moments, and I'm like sitting here in this moment of free, loose contemplation. Oops. Boom. And I've been so busy thinking about stuff lately, I haven't had a chance to like take a break. Ugh. Sorry. Don't yawn on camera. That'll get them. That'll get them all. We do need to get outside and start throwing these things around. Should I make a target? I need to get something we can throw them at. Something that's solid that I can pow. You know what I mean? You got to make that sound too. Pow. And then more than likely we can throw this. We could throw this at something. I think if you get the right flipping action, you know. I'm gonna cut myself on this. I'm gonna cut myself. I've actually already cut myself on my knuckle. This, look. But in order to close it, you have to put your hand here to push. So then you gotta get your hand out of the way. Valhalla. Should I take this camping with me this weekend? Yes. I gotta make a list. I gotta start packing. I'm gonna be camping for the weekend with my buds, hanging out, having some fun. I'll be making some vids or some shorts, or maybe we'll go live. Probably all of the above. I don't remember how good the service is there, that if it gets spotty out in the woods. But if it doesn't, we're going live for sure. No doubt about it. I'm excited. Anybody else gonna... Haven't really heard anything in the chat. Anybody else doing anything for the weekend? Fishing trips? They don't make folding war sickles like they used to. Have fun camping? Yeah, it should be a good time. Hopefully we don't get any rain. We've had a few weekends where we go, you know, and it's just like the weather's bad or whatever. Sometimes no plans is nice. Just having that weekend to just kind of chill. Maybe do some growing. I have some yard work I need to do, but my neighbors, it's hard to hang out in the backyard. Their dog's barking all the time. So it's like, well, if I can't go in my backyard and relax, why should I make it look so nice? And your dog's out there barking at me all day. Poor dog. I feel bad. But they let it outside and then the thing just gets barking and they don't stop it. So it doesn't know any better. There it is. There it is. Any ideas for the lower shelves? I mean, do I need to zoom this out more? I do like this. What was that? It was like a fly flew around or something. I do like my knife rack, the ball, or the NAF's burrito. Maybe we should start collecting bail money now. Yeah, it's not the dog. Did I just soil myself? Ooh, I'm sitting in it. Ew. It's all squish. It's all squishy. I am digging the shelves, but what if we go like this? Hold on a sec. Properties. Configure. Okay. Wow, you can see that plant vine going up the wall in that room over there. That's the fish room. Okay, so now look at this sweet chair. Huh? Huh? Tell me that's not a sweet shirt. Lou's impressed with how the room's been coming together. We're getting there. I got my coffee table over here. Knives on the coffee table. Project knives. Etc. etc. We got shelves. Gonna have to put a album up there for Lou next week. No doubt. But yeah, even filling these all up. So when Kevin's gonna send me the three more? Is that what we'd said? I was gonna get one, and then I got convinced to have him do three. He said he'd rather just do multiples and be done with it. But got three more of these. So we'll put one of them here, one of them here, one of them here. Just got email of the Rosecraft second spring sale is on. So Rosecraft's got a sale, says Stacy. Plus they are gonna have some new stuff coming out soon. I'm in the pass around group, and I got the email from Andy. Where is it? There, table. But they are going to be doing some fixed blades. So here's the 4 fixed blades. They're not in stock because they haven't gone on sale yet. You're going to have a No Doubt album next week. That's got another album I'd have to go buy. Although I could probably buy the original No Doubt. Invite the Dog Whisperer over. Caesar Milan? No donut? We could get Caesar. So Rosecraft has a sale. Wasn't that neat? They're going to have fixed blades now. So all these are going to get passed around. I'll be able to check them out, share them with you and stuff. We can see how they are. Did I forget to charge my lightsabers? I did. They're dead. There's no more red behind me. The plant is less evil. The F1 and the F3 look good. F3, F1. I think the F4 looks cool though. Look at that. I like that. Looks like a beef. A chonker. But yeah, I almost really like the first one too. This one's also 8.25 inches. So that's not small. Oh, look at that. Orange accents. Oh, Jimps. Hallelujah. Look at that. Bro. Jimp. Wee. No way, bro. I like that one a lot more now. What do we got on Jimps on this one? Oh, see, look. Singular jimpage. I like the yellow liner though. Singular jimpage. What about this one? No jimpage. Zero jimpage. This one's probably also 0. Yep. Zilch on the jimp. They didn't put any jimps on these, but they put all 3 of them on this one. Bing, bang, boom. I love it. Oh, I'm happy. Green and the orangish red looks cool. Extra jimp. After a long drought, just bought 5 knives. No money left for the Rosecraft sale. I haven't bought any knives lately, Lou. Actually, that's a lie. I bought this one for 15 bucks. Ha! I bought this one from Laid Off Pete for like 40 or something like that. Have a good evening, Sabal. Thanks for hanging out. We're winding down here. Almost done for the night. I will be live doing some fun stuff over the weekend, so stay tuned. I think the F1 is the one I get to keep. I know that's one of the cool things Andy's doing with the pass around is he is like puts like 6 or 7 of them in the group, passes one around to everyone in the group, and then once it gets to the last person in the group, everyone gets to keep that particular knife, so we all get something different. The first one that I got was the teardrop, like the one that the Tenacity Lake teardrop. Like the one we picked up for Kathleen. Really nice slip joint. And I'm going to be using that one for the 10K giveaway. This fixed blade, I don't know. I might have to keep that one. It looks pretty good. And if I were to get the Barlow, Stag Barlow one that they made that I had last week, man, that one was really cool too. I might buy that one actually in Atlanta. We'll see. Probably pick up something from Rosecraft for sure during the show. If I get arrested this weekend, try to live stream it. It'll be in Wisconsin too. So I'll be a Minnesota boy in Wisconsin. Oof. Chances are, we go to Wisconsin, you can hit it up pretty hard. The Wisconsin people do it right. You can usually party pretty hard there. We're going to hit that VFW. That VFW, the girl that works there, oh, she's great. Every year we go and hang out. We get a lot. I remember the first time we went to that VFW, and we went in and there was 5 of us, right? There was more of us for the trip, but cut the story short, Kenman. 5 of us went into the bar, and I'm like, hey guys, I'm going to get the first round, right? And what was it? I had 2 tap beers, 2 bottles of beer, and then Jack and Coke. It was what my order was. So I went up and I was like, all right, the 2 taps, the 2 bottles, and the Jack and Coke. What do you think my total bill was for those 5 drinks? 2 tap beers, 2 bottle beers, and 1 Jack and Coke. Long story short, it was $8. She was like, $8. And I was like, excuse me? $8. I was like, oh my God. The tap beers were on sale, the bottle beers were on sale. The Jack and Coke was in a glass like this. It got this much Jack and a little splash of Coke. And we're talking $8. I was like, I gave her a 20. I'm like, here you go. Thank you. I'm like, unreal. So we go in there and we splash the money around. Oh! I gotta find my tokens. I'm doing that right now. Where are they? I gotta make a note before I forget. I gotta make a note. They have tokens at the bar. They have this game that you can play where you roll dice. I can't remember how it works, but there's like 3 or 4 different rounds. Oh my God, I totally would have forgot if we didn't start talking about this. But you get to roll the dice and you can win like a couple free beers or free drinks or whatever it is you ordered, or just different stuff like that. And you can do it like once per day. And then you get these little coins. And so I have a couple coins for some free tap beers. I have a couple coins for some free like top shelf drinks. Sweet, that's fun. Tokens. Don't forget to get those tokens before you leave. Kenman, where did you put them? They were in that jar. Where is that cup? God, I'm everywhere. I'm sure all the vets are impressed with your tales of competitive frisbee golf situations. There's a lot of cool people in there. A lot of cool people in there. They have fun. They do karaoke one of the nights. I've been trying to get me to karaoke. I keep telling them, like, no, you got to pay for that. Try to bring back a cheese wheel. We could do that. There's also right across the street, there's this little donut shop we go to in the morning. Get yourself a little coffee and a donut or a pastry or something. Oh, so good. So good. But we will live stream from there if the service is good enough out on the course. That should be fun. And little hijinks we're going to get in. I don't want to overlap over the top anybody. So I got to make sure to live stream around that. Excited. Hopefully my mouth heals up. I need to be able to be ready to eat some hot pizza that burn the roof of my mouth even more. That's what I should do right now is just eat some hot pizza, burn my mouth. Like, oh, I can't feel anything. I burnt the roof of my mouth off. Yep. So, once more, kind of keep it going. Are you planning on streaming Saturday or Sunday? Probably both, Lou. Probably do both in the morning when there's nothing going on, and then maybe during the afternoon on Saturday. Not sure about Sunday. Depends. If the weather depends on how it is. Sometimes we start making our way back on Sunday. You're like, but the Monday is like the holiday. You got the day off on Monday, and it's like true, but you still. We come back on Sunday. Then you can kind of hang out that night, and it feels like you still have a day to kind of recover from your trip or whatever. Probably live mouth blisters. Hurts thinking about it. Dude, that shot up underneath there. Holy Christ. That was some legit. I think everyone should try that once. Get a shot of Novocaine right up in the middle of the roof of your mouth. Oh, God. Absolutely horrid. Absolutely. So, one more time where I'm at, and I'm always, anyone leave comments, message me on Instagram, whatever. Let's talk about Atlanta before I go. Here's Donnie's knife. Go talk to Donnie. We're going to go to Concept. We're going to go in Artisan Cutlery. Hopefully I can get a Karis from Dylan. Hoping to get the Orlock from Concept. Hoping for a Civivi Buster. Gideon's, or a Tenable Gideon. Something from Flytanium, obviously Rosecraft. We're gonna go to Rake because I got a meeting with them. Check out some of their new stuff. I really kind of want to get one of these Pictus Dark Wash, so I might go over there with my early bird. I gotta figure out what it is I want to early bird, because if you got the early bird, you might as well use it, right? So you get to be there 30 minutes before the rest of the crowd. So I might as well go straight to somewhere like Gecko and be like, hey, do you have one? I'll probably go over to Wee and Civivi really quick because these go on sale on my birthday or the day before in the end of May, like a week before the show. So they'll probably have a couple at the show, but if they're having a pre-sale now, that might sell out. So hopefully if there is one at the show, if I go there right away, I might be able to grab one. Definitely this Gecko might be on the list. God, I'd love to get a Strix, but I don't think I'm going to be in the market for spending $360 on a knife. I do want to go to Grind Tactical. I'm not sure how much these cost, but I bet you they're extremely. That's got to be $300, $400, $500 all day. Yep. TRM. Wow. What was my comment? Oh, lose. I'm for some live mouth blisters. What's up, Jacob? Go back to the Civivi. That is the new Civivi Buster. It is a super lock. It is huge. 4.2 inch blade, 9.65 inch overall length. I'm not sure about the handle, but I'm interested in it because it's huge and it's got the super lock. So that's like my Vision FG. Like this right here. So you've got the super lock on the back. And it's right in the middle, so it works just as good in the right hand as the left hand. When you swap the clip to the other side, the knife virtually becomes a fully left-handed or fully right-handed knife, which is super cool. And imagine this knife here is just under 8 inches. That one is 9.65, so it goes to here. It goes to here. Look at that. That's that much more than this. This feels great. This is a good size. So that one is a beast. And I'm playing the luck of the draw. I'm hoping if I just go there. It's $115 for the pre-sale. So actually they don't have pre-sale anymore. They only have notify me when available. It goes on sale on, I believe, like the 29th or the 30th of this month. So like in a week. $115. There are a few other versions. Here's the green one. Wasn't there a wild looking one? Yeah, this one here with the black and the yellow. Or is that gold? That is actually gold. And the two-tone on the blade. I don't know. I kind of like the plain blue one. But a super lock that's almost 10 inches long, that sounds cool. Sounds cool. Civivi jacks up the prices for their knives on their own website. $115 for a 9.5 inch blade with the super lock on it. I don't know. I mean, that's fairly correct. I mean, this is $100 right here. So it's $15 more than this. It's 1 3/4 inches bigger. Same lock. I'd say the Nitro V is equal or maybe even better than the Damascus. I mean, the Damascus looks nice. Yeah. But definitely try to grab one of those. I would assume they're going to have some of these Tenable Gideons available. They'll probably only be $50. Hopefully I can snag one of those. But this is the one I want the most. 1931 Leatherworks Concept Orlock. We may or may not be able to get that. I don't know if it's going to be available. But it's from Concept. They did have a 2 Protos in Texas. And then the other favorite that I'm looking for. Oh my god, I'm not looking at those. My bad. My bad. This is the Orlock. Mini Praxis S35 and Arctic CF, and it was more than the other sites, including, oh, their actual website. Yeah, and you could probably find it cheaper on, yeah, I hear you, Lou. But yeah, Concept Orlock from 1931 Leatherworks looks awesome. I really want one of those. And then the Artisan Cutlery Keris by Dylan Mallory. I also was able to hold the proto of that one in Texas. Very hopeful for that. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to go take some pills, eat some soup, because I don't want to chew much. I've been chewing bread and soft things, and next couple of days I'll be right back into the swing of things. Yeah, looking good, feeling good. Yeah. So much more on the way. Doing my best with the time that I have to work on the channel. Having a great time. Pushing towards 10K. Almost there. Great big giveaway. I'm going to buy some fun stuff in Atlanta for said giveaway. Any questions or you want to meet up with me in Atlanta, message me, KDK and 4K on the Instagram. I'll post my link real quick. You can message me there anytime, ask me questions, shoot the shit, talk about knives, talk about whatever. Meet up with me in Atlanta. It's going to be a blast. Give me some ideas on some stuff to buy. Kevin Smith and Knives. Thanks for being here, bro. Thanks for the shelves. I appreciate you. Stacy, Lou, Jacob, anyone else who's still in here. Sabald. I don't know, he took off, didn't he? But yeah, y'all have a good one. We'll see you soon. Stay sharp. Stay classy, Seattle. I don't know.